Hi guys, Mr. Talbot here for you. Wanted to give you a rundown on our Mexican Revolution Instagram project. So a couple things here. I know as you're working on this, sometimes the directions can be kind of small. So I do want to point out there's this view option. And so if you do that, you can kind of see stuff a little bit closer. Again, I clicked on view there and then went to the zoom. So that's a way that could be really helpful as you're trying to kind of crop some of these pictures real close. That could be helpful. So obviously you're going to watch this video, but then there's the background information on the Mexican Revolution that I think will be a little beneficial because we're trying to make the connection between the Mexican Revolution and things we've talked about already. So nationalism, imperialism, a little bit of industrial revolution, but certainly the Enlightenment, colonialism, all those kind of things. So what you're going to do is after you've done that, you can kind of go to either of these links first, but you're going to pick a character. Now I've given you 16 options, 16 important figures of the Mexican Revolution. You're going to pick whichever one you know you're feeling the most. Again, notice that 3 people can sign up for each, so the sooner you get to it, the sooner you're going to be able to kind of get the character that you want. Once you've picked that, in the same order as a Sign Up Genius, you're going to find these character cards. The only character card you need to worry about is um, whichever one you pick. So if you picked Porfirio Diaz, great. If you picked Maduro, do that one. If you picked Carranza, do this one. So find your character. And then I would copy this into a separate Google Doc or make a copy of this so you can type on it. But I want you, as you read it, and you're certainly welcome to do additional outside research. I really don't think you need to, though. Um, See what connections you can make to an earlier idea. If you can find more than one connection, that's great. Some of these people you might only find one connection, but how does this person, what does this person want to do social reforms? Is this person, are they inspired by the Enlightenment? Are they doing things that are, unifying the people through nationalism? Are they involved in imperialism somehow? Um, and what did they do during the Mexican Revolution? Because what you're going to be doing is after you fill those out, you're going to be making an Instagram page. And to do this, there's directions on slides 2 and 4. Sorry, you're going to complete slides 2 and 4, and the directions are on slides 3 and 5. So kind of this is the template that you're going to be able to edit um, and kind of put your text here and whatnot and add a picture and those kind of things. But then what goes in each section, uh, it goes over on these slides. So those are some things that might help you. Um, as well as cropping the picture if you kind of follow these directions here. If you get stuck in this, that's fine. This is meant to be a little bit of fun, so have a good time with it. Um, your profile picture should be a picture of your actual character. Otherwise, what you choose to post, if you can make the connection somehow to something they did, somehow it's connected to the Enlightenment, that would be just fine. Um, another thing to think about, we're going to be doing a discussion board where you're going to kind of take on the role of your character and be discussing with people that you kind of may have interacted with. So by looking at the other character cards or people that are part of your story, think about some screen names for people that you might follow that you might have questions for, maybe that you are going to have some beef with. So that's going to be an option for you there. So the first skill we're being assessed on is kind of, how good does it look? Are you making that connection to an earlier idea, whether it's Enlightenment or whether that's nationalism, something like that? You've managed to have all the pictures, you have the people you follow, kind of follow those directions on slides 3 and 5. The other thing's going to come from our discussion board, but it's going to be you asking questions of other people as if you are your character. So if your character was assassinated by somebody, you might ask, why did you assassinate me? Showing that you're making that connection to the specific topic, but as well that bigger idea. Those are going to be ways that you can score well on this assignment. So that's step 4 there for you. Now I will point out that you are allowed to add extra posts if you want. If you're like, I don't know that I've done enough to get my Enlightenment or whatever connection that I had, maybe 2 connections I don't want to point them out. If you want to make extra posts, what you do is you're going to click on the new slide with layout button here. So this is a little down arrow by the plus, and it kind of gives you the different options here. You'd want to pick either the Instagram post or Instagram profile or profile with extras. Don't do the ones that have the instructions because that's where you get all that extra funky stuff. So that's the assignment for there. Once you've done that, you're going to be submitting this in Schoology. You're going to copy and paste your 2, or if you have more than 2, post pages into the discussion board. And there's other directions over in that discussion board that you can check out. So If you got questions, please let me know. Here to help you, and I'm excited to see what you come up with.